everybody, Steve from Attack Rehab. Today we have Leah, the L.P.N, and she's going to be talking about nutrition. So let's go straight to her. Okay, Leah, what do you have for us today?
So I have some nutrition notes for us. Exciting! A healthy diet and lifestyle forms the cornerstone of prevention. The following recommendations for risk reduction are appropriate for people over the age of 2 years old. I don't know any 2-year-olds that have had heart attacks, but the FDA has approved this for people over the age of 2. And they may be intensified for clients with established cardiovascular disease. We need to attain or maintain healthy weight by balancing calorie intake with physical activity. Excess body weight increases our LDL, or our bad cholesterol, blood glucose levels, and blood pressure, and lowers our HDL, or our good cholesterol levels. Consuming an overall healthy diet rich in a variety of fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are rich in nutrients and fiber and low in calories. Select whole grains for at least half of all grain choices. Whole grains are rich sources of fiber. Soluble fiber helps lower the LDL, or the bad cholesterol, and insoluble fibers are associated with lower cardiovascular disease risk. Eat fatty fish at least twice a week, such as salmon, swordfish. I don't think I've ever seen swordfish available for purchase, but interesting. King mackerel provide omega-3 fatty acids that are associated with reducing risk of both sudden death and death from coronary artery disease. A higher intake of fish may also displace the intake of red meats that are high in saturated fat. You heard me right, no red meat. I'm sorry. Limit the intake of saturated fats, trans fats, and cholesterol by choosing lean meats, using plant proteins, and choosing fat-free dairy products, and limiting the intake of particularly hydrogenated fats found in stick margarine, shortening, and commercially baked products. As delicious as they are, you must learn to read labels. Diets low in saturated fat, trans fat, and cholesterol lower the cardiovascular disease risk, mostly by lowering the LDL, or bad cholesterol. We're moving on to food and beverages. High in added sugars need to be avoided, such as desserts, candy, and carbonated beverages. Added sugars are generally empty calories. Limit salt intake by eating and preparing foods with little or no salt. Compare sodium in foods like soup, bread, and frozen meals, and choose the food with the lower numbers. Add spices and herbs to season food without adding salt. Generally, a salt intake increases, so does your blood pressure. I do appreciate a good spicing. I've been working with ground turkey and ground chicken, as per your advice, Steve, and I couldn't really tell the difference. Not using spices, it tasted like soft rubber, so I spiced it up, and it was wonderful. I made meatballs, added it to pasta. Wouldn't know a difference. It was great. Thanks for that. Alcohol. Not quite done yet. Alcohol in moderation, if at all. Moderate alcohol intake for men is less than 2 drinks a day, and for women is less than 1 drink. So half a glass of wine, they say, is okay, if at all. So the alcohol actually increases the LDLs, the HDLs, so the bad cholesterol. And in some studies, the antioxidant supplements that people speak about taking are not recommended because clinical trials have actually failed to confirm the beneficial effects from that use. So they urge people to consume dietary sources of antioxidants. We know blackberries are really good in antioxidants, and they suggest fruit, vegetables, whole grains, and vegetable oils. So we can find these in our foods as a part of actually amending our diet with our exercise. We can find these things that are more proven to stay healthier. Other than that, your dietitian is going to be someone who is going to be able to go more into depth with these items and help you learn what to look for, right, in certain things. And there's a whole list of professionals that we all work together with because we're not qualified to do everything, so it takes a team.
I'd like to thank Leah for coming on the show again. That was awesome, Leah. You're always so informative. I love that. The swordfish, I haven't seen that or had that either. I'd like to try that. So I'll be over next time you cook it. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Give us a like and subscribe. And we'll see you next week. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.